So Delgadillo Cellars started as my dad's project. He has a really long history in winemaking, and he decided to kind of start making wine as a hobby. And when I saw the potential in the wine, then I thought he had something good, and I wanted to share it with everyone. So the style that my dad's always liked, and the style here at Delgadillo Cellars, is a wine that's very smooth and enjoyable on its own. We want to make wines that stay with you for the entire evening or the entire time that you're drinking it. We don't want you to have a couple sips of wine and then have it overpower your palate and then decide that you want to move on to something a little lighter. So we want something that's smooth and enjoyable on its own, but as well be very versatile with other wines, and that really is a style that only comes with age. Our winemaking style is pretty unique in the sense that we age everything a minimum of around 3 years in the barrel and another 3 years in the bottle. So it's a total of 6 years total minimum. Our current release is a 2003, which has over 8 years total aging. So we try to make wines that are very fruit forward, but very well balanced. And Cabernet is a good grape for that, but in order for it to really shine, it needs a minimum of those 6 years. It's not very typical in Napa. We're kind of going against the curve, but I think the wine really speaks for itself in that the complexity and the flavors that you're able to get far surpass that of any current release cab, and that's because because of the aging. Cabernet, it's known to being the king of grapes, and it's also, we need that big bold characteristics to carry it out for as long as it is. So yeah, no blending. We don't purchase any of the grapes. We do all the farming ourselves, and that to us here is very important because we think that to make a quality wine you need quality grapes, and that's really where our expertise really shines, because we're able to make amazing grapes from the vineyard and from the earth, and so making wine is an easy step after that.
We came up with this blend or this style, so hopefully we can offer a little bit different, something a little bit different to the customers. Being up in the vineyard is really much different than being making the wine.
My father came to this country in the 1970s when he came from Mexico, and so basically through all his hard work he's able to achieve the more or less the American dream of coming here, working very hard, establishing a company, and finally doing something that he can put his name on it. A company that he's really proud of, and that's Delgadillo Cellars. The wine we're featuring in Cellar Angels is our current release, which is our 2003 100% Napa Cabernet. And what's special about that is it has about 8 years total of aging, 2 years more than our minimum requirement here at Delgadillo Cellars. What that does is it creates a very smooth, very silky wine. All the fruit characteristics are well integrated, but they're not drowned out because of the aging. We have the oak, the tannins, everything is really well integrated, and it makes for a very strong wine.
It's very smooth, it's got a lot of flavors and well balanced. All the acids are still and really well balanced. So.
The first thing you'll see is a wooden box, and all our wines come in wood, and that's because we not only like to add value to the wine, because that's our main focus, but we add value to the whole product. So a wood box is very classy. And so when I ran into Cellar Angels, it was a no-brainer. Help us support the charities that we support as well. Working at Delgadillo Cellars is, there's a lot of benefits to it. And I would say the biggest benefit is working with my father. Family, business, and a wonderful product is one of, the biggest reward, in my life, and as part of, being part of this company.